thank you to Hobby Lobby for sponsoring today's video. Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. Today's video is going to be full of all of the fall inspo. I will be shopping, decorating our home for fall, creating a fall table setting, sharing some fall recipes. There is just going to be a lot in today's video. I hope that you enjoy it and that it just gives you a lot of fall inspiration today. I'm starting off this video shopping at Hobby Lobby, looking through all of their fall decor. I had grabbed myself a pumpkin cream cold brew coffee and was sipping that as I walked the aisles. It definitely got me in the fall mood, even though it was still almost 100 degrees outside in Tucson. So Hobby Lobby is always my favorite place to shop for fall decor. They always have everything you need for decorating for fall, and a big thank you to Hobby Lobby for sponsoring this video. This has been my favorite home decor store to shop at for 12 plus years, so always really fun to partner with them. All of their fall decor is currently 40% off, and if you are hosting Thanksgiving this year or hosting a fall party, or if you just want to have a fall table setting for everyday use, Hobby Lobby has so many great options for a beautiful table setting. So first I was showing you all of the options that they have for serving food. So a lot of pretty cutting boards, there was a lot of serving trays, and these cute little pumpkin dishes, and it's always great to mix and match. You can mix items that you already have that you can use year round, and then grab a couple of fall themed items to mix in. So this was now my second trip to Hobby Lobby. I had quickly ran in here for a few more items, and also because I wanted to piece together a few table setting options for you guys to hopefully give you some inspo. So I recommend first deciding what your plate is going to be, and then choosing your charger or place setting. Then I would grab coordinating napkins, and then either a napkin holder, or if you want to do a place card holder, they have so many cute options for those. And then of course your glassware, and if you want to mix in some paper products like some paper napkins, the next aisle over had so many options for paper and plastic fall themed products. These place settings were really fun to piece together, and later on in the video you'll see a fall tablescape I created in our home, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm back home and I'm going to do a little fall haul. So we'll start off over here with everything that I got at Home Goods. Not sure yet where I'll be using this pumpkin garland, but I'm really loving the fuzzy pumpkins that I've been seeing this year. I did get a couple of fuzzy pumpkin pillows. These are a little treat to have in the coffee bar, and then I got this green pumpkin candle. I was seeing a lot of pumpkin shaped pillows, and I got this green one and then this white one from Ross, and this is definitely something that you could DIY and make yourself, and I almost made one in this video, but I didn't end up getting the supplies for that. But there is a lot of tutorials on YouTube if you want to try and make one yourself. I also got this mushroom at Ross. It was only a couple of dollars, and I just figured whatever I don't use today I will take back. I don't want to have too much seasonal decor, but I did want to have options today when I'm decorating. Okay, so now we'll get to all of the Hobby Lobby items. Hobby Lobby is always one of my favorite places to shop for fall decor. You can always find a lot of great stems, glassware, kitchen items. Here's an overview of the floral and stems that I got. This cute little wooden mushroom, some green candles for the mantle, some glassware over here, some more napkins, and the fall napkins are a better price at Hobby Lobby because all of the fall decor is 40% off. And then a package of these fuzzy pumpkins, and it would be a lot cheaper for you to go to Hobby Lobby and buy the package of these pumpkins and then just attach them to a string instead of buying this one from Home Goods for $13. Some more special candy for the coffee bar, and then they had some cute little fall lights that I want to add to the coffee bar area. These copper lights, and then these tiny little mushroom lights. That is everything that I got on my shopping trip. We'll see if I use everything today. I kept the receipts, so like I said, if I don't use some items, I'll just end up taking them back. Okay, so before we get started decorating, I'm going to make a pumpkin spice latte. I was on a kick of making these just about every day for a while. If you love pumpkin, this is delicious, and this version is a little bit healthier. So in my mug, I put a spoonful of pumpkin puree, sometimes 2 spoonfuls, a dash of vanilla, some maple syrup, and then I didn't have pumpkin spice, so I just put in a dash of nutmeg. Then I did 2 shots of espresso over that, stirred it all together, added my steamed milk, and then sometimes would top it with whipped cream, and then you'll sprinkle on cinnamon.
Pumpkin.
Should we put the pumpkins here?
Pumpkin. I wait
adding the pumpkin pillows to the living room and also doing a bit of cleaning. After this, we'll head over to the coffee bar and start transforming that space for fall. One of the first things that I wanted to do was to put some cinnamon in this smaller container to keep here at the coffee bar, because I know I'll be using cinnamon in a lot of my coffee drinks this fall and winter. This coffee bar space has been really fun to have, not only for making coffee every day, but also just a fun little corner where I can switch up the decor for the holidays and the seasons. This has definitely been one of our favorite projects in our home and a space that we use and love every day. If you're new here, this actually used to be a coat closet and we transformed it into a coffee bar, coffee corner area. Those videos are over on my channel if you want to see the whole transformation. I always like to keep cute napkins here at the coffee bar that go with the season, just in case you want a napkin with your latte. So I paused there to run back and get my container of fall decor. I didn't really have that many fall decor items on hand because I usually keep the fall decor pretty minimal, but I did want to add a few extra items this year, just create a few cozy fall touches to the house. So that's why I grabbed some new fall decor this year. I ended up switching the candy to a different container because I wanted to add cinnamon sticks to the coffee bar. Those are fun to add to your pumpkin spice latte or your hot apple cider, hot chocolate. I'm sure we'll definitely be using these this fall and winter. So now I'm going to add this pumpkin garland, and this did give me a little bit of trouble. I finally got it all secured into place with the stapler, and then I realized I had the pumpkins running the wrong way. It was going to bug me if I didn't turn it the other way. That way you could actually see the front of the pumpkin, so I had to take it all down, swap it around the other way, and then I went to add the lights to the pumpkins. And I should have added the lights before I put these pumpkins on the shelf because it would have been so much easier. And at first I thought I would add those little mushroom lights, but they just weren't quite looking right with the pumpkins, so I ended up using the little copper lights, and those were perfect for this pumpkin garland. They just added a nice warm glow, and it's really cozy over here at night with these lights on. And then I have that ceramic mushroom up on the shelf, and that has a battery operated candle inside, so that is flickering up on the shelf as well, and it's just a very cozy space. Stay tuned because there is so much more coming up in this video, a lot of fall decorating ideas, and I'll also be making a fall soup. It is one of our favorite soup recipes and just perfect for fall and winter, so stay tuned for that later on in the video. And let me know down below in the comments, have you decorated for fall yet? What is your favorite season or holiday to decorate for? I always love decorating for Christmas, but I had a lot of fun decorating for fall this year. Let me know your favorite down below in the comments, and also if you're enjoying this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Giving my videos a thumbs up and leaving a comment is a great way that you can support my channel. It means so much to me. And also, of course, clicking that red subscribe button means a lot as well. I am trying to get to 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so we'll see if we can reach that goal. I really appreciate each of you watching and supporting my channel, and I hope you're enjoying this video today. So this was an easy DIY that I added to the coffee bar not too long ago, and this is just a roll of craft paper. I put that on a dowel rod that I had stained to match the rest of the coffee bar, and then attached that with some leather straps.
Oh, birdie, how much
Okay, so the coffee bar is complete. This is such a fun area to decorate for fall. I love how it turned out. All of the cozy vibes are going on over here. It makes me feel inspired to make a fall coffee drink, and the kids really love this area as well. Levi loves the mushrooms. I didn't end up keeping the 2 jars of candy over here. Instead, I put cinnamon sticks in this smaller jar, and then I put the jelly beans back here in this amber colored jar. This jar was only about $2.50 at Hobby Lobby. Just really cute. It seals up well. It's great for fall, but you could also use this year round. I couldn't figure out exactly what to do in this corner, but I ended up putting a couple of pumpkins and then this faux floral right here. I've got the fall stems and florals arranged in this vase. Those are all from Hobby Lobby. The base is from Hobby Lobby. The caramel and chocolate sauce is back here, and the Hollander sauce is definitely the best that we've tried. I've gotten a few questions on if I like my Breville knockbox, and honestly, it hasn't worked the greatest for us. I'm not sure why. My sister has the exact same one and she really loves it, so not sure if it's just my coffee grounds or what's going on. The ice machine is over here, which, sorry, it just kicked on because I opened the door, but it's empty right now. I actually need to clean this with some white vinegar. I need to share how I clean this sometime in a video, hopefully soon, but this is from the Jebby household brand. I've got the ice scoop over here, and then my coffee items up here. I use this for iced coffee. This is for when I'm steaming milk for hot coffee. And then I added my 2 new fall mugs up here. Love how this one looks. It's just a nice pop of orange for fall. I only have 3 glasses for iced coffee up here now. It got a little full with the mushroom, and also as we're going into fall and winter, we're making more hot coffee than cold coffee. Like I said, the mushroom is my favorite part of this space. I love to see it flickering up here on this shelf, especially when the lights are out. Down here we have our mini fridge, which we've got some different drinks in there right now. Sometimes I'll have this fridge fully stocked, and then sometimes it's empty and it just has water and milk and whatever we use for our coffees. This drawer is my teas and my Peak coffee alternative. It's a little messy in this cabinet, but this is where I keep some extra items, extra coffee, and then I've got the iced coffee to-go cups in there as well. Over here we've got the to-go hot coffee cups and then our little handheld plug-in vacuum. This little drawer is not really organized right now, but just some random storage in here. I've got the cinnamon, some straws, extra tea, bobas, some hot chocolate stuff, and an extra whisk. And then we finally raised this mirror up higher, only brought it up about 3 inches. It's definitely looking a lot better now, and I do still love having a mirror in this space. In this corner I have my little faux cactus plant, which I need to scoot this back into place, but I've got that down there. And then up here I have this cute little DIY project that I did a few months ago, but I just wrote a couple of fall coffee drinks on there, and then I do call this space the coffee corner. Drew a couple of pumpkins. I'm not much of an artist, but it definitely feels a bit more like fall. So I also got a few items from Hobby Lobby for a fall tablescape. So I got 2 more of these glasses. Now I have a complete set. Loved these plaid napkins, and then I got these to wrap around the napkins. Thought these are really cute and something that you could DIY, but it's very cheap because they're 40% off to just go and buy the package of these little napkin holders. I thought these would be neat to have on either end of the table. You could stack all of your sliced bread on here or rolls. You could even do a mini charcuterie board on these, do your pickles and cheese, just whatever. Great for a Thanksgiving table or a fall dinner. So I've had these placemats for about 2 years now. I bought them from Hobby Lobby, and they do still have these at Hobby Lobby. And then the white square plates I have just had for years. I think these were on my wedding registry, so I've had them for 12 plus years. And then the green glassware I've been collecting from Hobby Lobby over the last 2 years. And a lot of these pieces I can use year round, like the glassware, the placemats, the plates obviously. So when you're doing a table setting that is seasonal or for a holiday, I would highly recommend recommend just mixing in items that you can use year-round with items that are specific for that holiday. That way you don't have to buy everything for each and every holiday and season. I really love the new items that I've added to my fall table setting this year. I love the plaid napkins and the little napkin holders. It's something that I can bring out and use every year. The faux stems and florals are from Hobby Lobby, and that is something that I like to slowly collect every year because I like to have a decent storage on hand of the faux stems and florals for fall time, Christmas time, because you can use them in so many different spaces of your home to just add a little touch of that season or holiday. I like to use them on the table, on shelves, the mantle. I do an arrangement there at my coffee bar, on the piano. I want to add a few touches of fall to this living room. Back at the beginning of the video, I had added those pumpkin pillows to the couch, and those are really cute. Love how they look. Now I want to add a touch of fall to this mantle, and I got an idea off of Pinterest that I'm going to try and recreate. They basically just had some greenery like this hanging down the one side of the mantle, and then some smaller pumpkins in with the greenery, and maybe also some fall stems stuck into that greenery as well. So we'll see how this looks. I did add some green candles to these candlesticks that I have on this end of the mantle. These candlesticks were from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is the place to look for candles. They have all different colors and types, and I can also probably use these green candlesticks at Christmas time. So that's nice when you can get something that you can use for both seasons. So I'm gonna start cutting up this greenery and arranging it on this end of the mantle. So I have to pause to show you this dress that I'm wearing today. This dress is from Salt and Honey Modest Clothing. It's a mother and daughter who run this business and love to support small businesses. So this dress is their Oakland ribbed knit dress in taupe. It is so soft, stretchy, comfy, and for reference, I'm 5'3" and I'm wearing a size medium. It's just such a pretty dress and a great staple piece that you can style a lot of different ways. You could wear a denim vest with this, a puffer vest, wear it with some boots, or you could dress it down and wear it casual with sneakers. My candle and my wick trimmer are from Antique Candle Company. Really love their candles. They're an awesome company in Indiana. These are hand-poured candles. They all smell amazing. They have some awesome fall scents and also Christmas scents. They make great gifts. I'll be sure and put my link for Antique Candle Company down below. So now I'm going to work on these shelves in my kitchen. I have loved having floating shelves in the kitchen. It's so fun to be able to swap things out for the seasons, and I always have some dishes displayed on the bottom shelf. I just want to add a few touches of fall to this shelf. I have this amber colored pumpkin, a few small stems, a mushroom, some pumpkins. And this was also a great time to dust the shelves. And up on the top shelf, I like to keep a string of battery operated Christmas lights. I will have those up there year round, and they just create a nice cozy glow up onto the ceiling at night. This green pumpkin candle was actually in the dollar spot at Target. It would be neat to have 2 or 3 of these burning on your Thanksgiving table. I'm not going to light this one just yet. I'm just using it as decor, but if we have a fall dinner or something, I might add it to the table and light it. I'm doing a bit of cleaning here, vacuuming the floor, and then I'll quickly walk you through the house and kind of give you a little fall house tour, give you an overview of the fall decor that I have around the home, and then we'll make a soup. I have all of this craft paper that I tore off of my paper roll that I have over in the coffee bar, and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I'm gonna set it here on the table and let the kids color on it. Okay, you want to use markers on here?
Yeah.
Fall quite like a hearty soup, so I'm going to make a sausage potato corn soup, and I'm gonna make it in my maiden pot. I love this pot. It is so beautiful and just makes cooking a little bit more fun. I think this one came with a silver handle, but I added on the gold handle from their website. This is a Dutch oven, and I love making soups in Dutch ovens. My mom would always make soup in either a Dutch oven or her black kettle. So it just gives all the cozy vibes to have soup simmering on the stove in a pot like this. So my first step will be to chop up all of the potatoes, get those washed, and while those potatoes are cooking, I'll cook the meat in the Dutch oven. That way we have all of those good juices and flavors from the meat in the bottom of this pot. Usually you would throw in some diced onions with that ground sausage just to enhance the flavor, but onions don't agree with my stomach very well, so I do not cook with onions anymore. But I will add a lot of seasonings to that meat, a lot of onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasonings, salt, pepper. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm hoping to have this soup done by the time the boys get home this evening. My apron is from Amazon, so I'll put that link down below. I would love to hear what your favorite soup recipe is. What soups do you love to make in the fall and winter time? Share those down below in the comments, because as soon as the weather starts to get cooler, I love to make soups, and I'm always looking for new recipe ideas. Okay, so I just added all of these seasonings to the ground pork, and I'm out of onion powder, but you could either do onion powder or just chop up an onion and put it in here. But I am just going to let that continue cooking until the pork is done, and then I'm going to add in butter, sprinkle a generous amount of flour onto this meat and stir that together, because that is going to be our thickener. Instead of making a thickener in a different pot, you can just sprinkle your flour onto your meat and then slowly add in your liquid. So for liquid, I'll be doing chicken broth and milk. So I'll probably slowly add the milk to the meat and flour mixture, and then we'll start adding in the chicken broth. I actually started off with the chicken broth, not the milk. Just slowly added in about half of the box until it was thick, and then I started to add in my milk as well. And then just as it's thickening, I'm slowly adding the remaining liquid. I will type up the exact measurements and ingredients down below in the description box if you want to make this soup. Now I'm adding in my frozen corn, some spinach. I've actually never added spinach to this soup before. This was my first time adding spinach, and we loved it, so I'll be adding spinach from here on out. It's always fun to cook when the house is clean and quiet. I've got music going. I went and made myself a special drink to sip on while I was cooking. So one of the last things I added to this soup was those cooked potatoes, and once I add them to the soup, I will take my potato masher and mash half of the potatoes just to thicken that soup even more. And then your last ingredient is going to be cream cheese. I've also seen people people add sour cream to this soup as well, but I just do about half a block of cream cheese, or even less than that sometimes, and you could leave out the cream cheese if you didn't want the extra fat in the soup. Everyone loved the soup. It was a hit as usual, and that was the end of the day, so that is where I'm going to end this video. I hope that you enjoyed my 2024 fall decorate with me, as I did some fall decorating around the house and cooking and a bit of cleaning and organizing. Hopefully it just gave you some inspiration and motivation today. If you're new here, I would love if you would click that red subscribe button. It's free and you'll get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next week on Tuesday with a new video. Bye!